Exploring Feng Shui and cultivation, as we mentioned earlier. Only a Feng Shui master who has truly immersed himself in the practice can grasp the true essence of Feng Shui. And a crucial criterion for determining whether a person is a Feng Shui master is to see if he is a genuine practitioner who has embarked on a path of spiritual cultivation. In ancient times, there were many practitioners who reached high levels of cultivation, and they had abilities to know about things on the earth and could do some things in Feng Shui under the arrangement of heaven. However, they did not directly cultivate in the Feng Shui lineage. Although Feng Shui is classified as a minor Taoist practice, there is direct inheritance in the Feng Shui lineage. This means that there are those who specialize in Feng Shui and can cultivate through Feng Shui to reach a certain level. There is a Feng Shui inheritance in Wudong Shuangsu, and there's also Kaiman Feng Shui in Mount Lushun. What exactly is this Feng Shui cultivation all about? We know that in both Buddhism and Taoism, there are levels and difficulties to cultivation. In Journey to the West, Tang Sanzang had to endure 81 trials and tribulations, or 81 levels of cultivation. It's under the guidance of a master. Each trial and tribulation in the human world is intended to help the cultivator eliminate karma, rid oneself of attachments, and ascend in spiritual attainment until they reach consummation. Correspondingly, in terms of changes in the human body, when you pass a certain trial or tribulation in the human world, it may correspond to a specific acupuncture point or meridian in your body. Once you have met the master's standard and passed the trial, the corresponding acupuncture point or meridian in your body may also be opened, leading to the achievement of cultivation. In ancient China, the earth was compared to the human body, and it also had meridians and acupuncture points. As for the practice of Feng Shui, it is mainly related to the earth. Under the guidance of the master, you need to find the corresponding acupuncture point on the earth and do the corresponding thing, which proves that you have passed this level. It sounds easy, but it is actually quite difficult. Practice is difficult, no matter which sect or school it belongs to. Just think about it. Sometimes a Feng Shui master has to trek through the wilderness and climb mountains to find a specific spot on the earth. Even if they are exhausted, they still have to meditate and concentrate every night. After years of hard work and experiencing various difficulties such as wind, rain, and thunder, the Feng Shui master perseveres and never gives up. Gradually, they let go of worldly thoughts and focus solely on finding the spot, which also elevates their mental state. At times, they may encounter tests of human nature, such as meeting a colleague who constantly belittles, ridicules, and provokes them to test their patience, or meeting someone who begs them to find a spot for their home despite lacking the necessary good fortune. Additionally, they may face troubles where people bully, hit, or insult them. This process helps to eliminate their negative karma and test their character. If they can persevere and meet the standard for passing this test, they will eventually find the spot. For Feng Shui masters who have a destiny to fulfill, the opening of this spot will reveal some secrets of heaven and earth, which will allow them to make some arrangements. We have found that in the earthly level of the underground, which is the level of Zhongzhang, 9 grades, it conforms to the popular Feng Shui theories such as dragon, cave, sand, water, orientation, and so on. But beyond this level, it is not necessarily the case, and it depends on the actual situation on site. Each underground has its own characteristics, just like each life has its own temperament and character. Some undergrounds do not need that kind of external shape, but rather an independent site. Some undergrounds use a perfect exterior as a disguise, which looks like it meets the requirements of Feng Shui theories. But the true main underground is often located in a place that is beyond the constraints of low-level Feng Shui theory and is incomprehensible. Some undergrounds even reverse the theory of left azure dragon and right white tiger, forming a pattern of left white tiger and right azure dragon, reversing yin and yang and disrupting the order of the universe. Therefore, to truly understand the high-level underground, Feng Shui practitioners need to eliminate their own notions and concepts through practice. The less reliance on notions and so-called experiences, the better. Some Feng Shui enthusiasts have also learned from the teachings that Feng Shui requires cultivation and have been looking for a master to pass on their knowledge. Maybe some have read what we have written and are thinking of going to Wudong or Laoshan to find true teachings. We want to tell everyone that there is no need to do so. The Feng Shui profession has actually disappeared since the end of the Qing dynasty and was completely abolished during the Cultural Revolution. Those who truly have the ability to read the heavens and discern changes have all hidden away and cannot be found. This is caused by the changes in the heavenly phenomena. Many traditional Chinese things disappeared during this time. Why did this happen? On the one hand, it is due to the decline in morality caused by people's unenlightened minds. On the other hand, it is also for renewal to welcome the new. The universe also has cycles of change. When it changes to a certain degree, it needs to be updated. All the old things are taken back and everything is recreated according to the new laws. This means that even the gods above and those higher life forms face purification and new choices. Therefore, there is no true teaching left below, and even if you find it, it will not work. As an example, many mountains now have no spiritual energy, and many underground layers are empty, and the gods have left. Even if you find them, they will not be effective. Regardless of the East or the West, all religions and myths are talking about the final salvation. And the moment we are in right now is actually that moment. Those who have the opportunity to receive salvation now have the chance to return to heaven again.